When the shelter in place began, our family lost about 50% of our income. We could cover our basic expenses, but there was definitely some anxiety about our finances and how long this might affect us.
So probably the biggest impact to our family life has been the addition of a baby who came in July. If you also add in the fact that we took in a foster daughter at the very end of January, our family has grown from 3 people to 5 people pretty much this year, and most of it has taken place during shelter in place.
The COVID impact has been working from home and having a very full house has taken some adjusting, but ultimately it's really great to have lunch with my wife every day and see my kids whenever I want.
I had no way to pay rent. I had no way to survive on my own. I truly didn't know what I was going to do. I had to learn not only to ask for help, but to accept help too. I could always provide for myself. I could pay my rent, I could feed myself. I had to learn that I'm not bothering people when I ask for help, especially people who truly want to help me.
I am not great at asking for help. So when I happened to mention to my friend Minnie that I was feeling some anxiety about our finances and our work situation, she offered some help. At first I didn't want to take it because I felt like there were others who had greater needs than we did. But she reminded me that we don't have to bear our burdens alone.
We were doing shelter in place and working at home, and we just failed, honestly. And there came a point where we had to give up and say, we can't do this alone. We had to reach out to our parents and sort of expand our bubble. And it made a huge difference. And that was a lesson well learned, that we just can't do this alone.
I was inspired to serve on the care team because I really missed Epic people. I missed the satisfaction of serving coffee and greeting people in person, face to face at Epic. I really needed the connection. I've been really blessed as prayer needs were shared, and I could pray with them and follow up, check in on them, and see how things were going. It helped me a lot to have connection and avoid the isolated feeling too.
I am so blessed, and I am so thankful and grateful that Epic, they love the way that God has intended the church to love in these times. They broke through this mental barrier that I had and just helped me to want to keep going. The light that they provided in this dark hole that I kind of dug for myself and decided to take residence in for most of the season. They shine a light and they're like, hey, Alicia, get out of there.
Epic provided our family with some gift cards that we were able to use for groceries and household items, and having that line item covered for a few months was a huge relief.
One big way that Epic supported us was by putting together this awesome meal train. When our new baby came, we would not have survived these last 2 months without it. A lot of people contributed that we don't even know in person at church, just overwhelmed by the generosity of people who sent us gift cards or who brought food to our door.
But even prior to that, through Epic's team of Foster the Bay, we had support. They're called Support Friends, and they came over pre-quarantine and did chores and babysitting and meal planning, and that whole crew stayed with us and transitioned to just delivering meals. It really made a huge difference for us.
We really are better together. We need each other, and the care team has been a great place for me to find the ability to both be helped and help others.
In this season, I've been reminded that the church is truly an extension of God's grace. God hears all our prayers, even the ones that to us may seem small and insignificant. And in the same manner, the church here does too. Whether your need is financial, or if you just need someone to pray with you, or someone to listen to, we're all here for one another.
The fact that the sun rises and I open my eyes, that's what really gives me hope. I honestly think about Elijah and how when he was done, God sent a chariot of fire to get him. And I'm just like, well, my chariot of fire hasn't come yet, so I must still have things to do. Thanks for the love and just for being there for me. Appreciate it.
We love Epic Church and everybody there.
So grateful for Epic, always.